don't you hate what happens to your neck as you age? That's like, there are not many things I don't like about aging. I always say I'm enjoying aging. I'm not, there's no BS. I honestly am. I like that I'm wiser. I like that we have discovered this new chapter. Oh,
What happened?
I almost dropped my gardenia.
Oh my
which
God.
I have nestled between my bosoms.
Oh yeah.
Given to me by my friend Stacy Ranker. I send out gardenias to very special people for gifts because it's like, imagine getting a box of gardenias. And then she sent me one this week. And so I thought I'd put it between my bosoms so I could smell my bosoms, but really I'm smelling my gardenias. And anytime tonight you want to smell my bosoms, you may come over.
It's okay, I've smelled them before. No, I'm just kidding. So, the gardenia has a yellowish tint.
It's been here.
Is that because of your bosoms?
No.
Bosom?
No.
By the way,
they're a week old.
is it bosom or bosoms, plural?
I don't know.
Is each one a
I don't
bosom?
know. What do you care? You like them.
Well, I know, but I just like to know, what I call them.
You want to know the funniest song I've ever heard? Look up on YouTube, Rodney Carrington, Show Them to Me. If you don't fall in love with Rodney Carrington singing Show Them to Me, and them are boobs, then I don't know. He is so darn likable.
We should
We
get Rodney on the show.
Let's get Rodney on the show.
Yeah.
And then do I have to show my bosoms?
Well, if you like.
I don't think I want to do that.
I can show mine.
You can show yours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I started out talking about my neck. Looked down and found.
Kimberly Oravec Strickland says, I can smell them all the way from Washington, D.C.
No, we can smell Washington, D.C.
That's right.
No, actually, I'll tell you something. I've had the privilege of going to Washington, D.C. a couple of times in the last couple of years. I think it's one of the most beautiful cities in the world. And at night, when you drive around Washington, D.C., Kimberly, you can affirm for me, the way they've lit up the monuments.
It's beautiful.
When you take that drive through D.C. at night, there's a sense of power. You get a sense that we are the greatest country in the world. No offense to anybody from other countries, because there's so many good things to say about so many countries, but America's a great idea. We're a little wonky right now. And I loved our trips to Washington, D.C. I've loved it. Anyway, back to my neck. Do I love the way my neck is aging?
Hold it.
What?
Breaking news.
What?
Mary Shirley
Yeah?
said,
I know her. She's
you do?
Well, she's one of our fans, yeah.
Okay.
What, Mary?
She said, where is Mary?
Yeah.
Oh, one person has a bosom. Multiple people have bosoms, plural.
How
There we
smart
are.
is Mary?
Thank you, Mary.
Thank you, Mary.
Now you know why you get the big bucks, Mary.
Right. So, back to my neck. It's not bad. You can't lie about your age. I'm 73. You all know that. It's not bad. And I've been using our neck tightening peptides. And if you want to go dig deep into the value and benefit of peptides, read Dr. Terry Hertog's chapters. He was so brilliant. I put him in a couple of chapters in my new book, A New Way to Age. And they're called targeted peptides. And we have put these targeted peptides into our neck firming cream and into our eye cream. And tonight, we've got our surprise box.
Suzanne selects.
Suzanne selects, and I am saving our necks. And you can take a pretty good look at my neck. Is it perfect? No, but I'm 73, and I haven't had my neck lifted, and it looks pretty darn good, So why does it look good? Because it's not all crepey, and it's got a tightness to it. Yeah, there's a little crap right there, but what we have in the surprise box tonight excites me so much. You know these surprise boxes. Was it last month or last week, Caroline, that we did the targeted neck cream?
I think it was last week.
Last month in the Suzanne Select box, we did the
Yeah.
brand new neck cream, which is the base to
So what you want that's in this box is the neck firming serum. And the neck firming serum, I'm gonna get you drinking your tequila first a little bit, and then I'll go into all the incredible peptides that are in the neck firming serum. And peptides, it's a word that's been thrown around in the cosmetic world and nobody's ever really explained it to you. That's why I really went deep with Dr. Hertog in my book to explain to you the value of peptides. And there's no peptides that work for the whole body. Targeted peptides means this is for skin. So we're going right for skin with these peptides. And the work that he's doing is so incredible.
So Mary Struppa said, I used the neck cream this morning and I can tell it's going to help. Can we put it on our face? Laugh out loud. Okay.
Why not? Why not?
Here's one.
Yeah,
Yes,
why?
of course.
Yeah,
Wow.
why not? It's good for here. Why wouldn't it be good
Here's
for your
from
skin?
Regina Sales. I look
Yeah.
40, but I'm 68. Only my neck needs a little work.
Yeah.
You
Welcome
know,
to my world.
I think it's everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody. It's guys, it's women,
You know, when
necks.
you look at we women who are in this category, Mary's age, my age, and when you see some, you know, when you see wrinkles, does it turn you off on the neck? You get turned off? This is you, Alan.
Oh,
This is
me?
You, yeah, yeah,
But no.
yeah.
No, I
You're
mean,
the kind of man that we all want, you know, he just likes, he thinks women who are aging are fantastic.
well, I like women, you know, with a little mileage on them, you know?
How about that, Mary?
Right.
You and me got a little mileage. Great.
Hey, Alan, can you reframe? You tipped the camera.
Pardon me?
Damn you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You lost a little Suzanne.
Oh, there,
There's
okay.
you, Alan.
There- oh, I see. Just a moment.
He just stares at you and he doesn't even notice.
There we are.
He's just,
Enamored with you.
yeah, he's just staring
Okay.
at me adoringly.
Okay.
So in the box, we've got the neck firming peptide serum, which you would put on before your neck cream that you got last week. You know, we do things in layers. Do you know how much this costs?
Are you asking me?
No, $60.
$69.90.
$69. Almost $70. Almost.
$60.
That's what I said. $60. $60. Right. Do you know how much this costs? Tell him, Caroline.
The whole box is only $39.99.
I know, but how much would the little pot of gold, the eye cream, cost?
Oh, that is $39.99. It's $40 on its own.
Here's $100 right here.
I
And
love
then
the eye
How much
cream.
is the firming facial cleanser, which is awesome? How much is that?
It's $49.99.
Okay, so
So it's
here
a
we
total-
go,
it's a total?
$150.
Yeah, 100, and there it is right here.
$150.
I don't mean to cover your face,
How dare you?
but here it is right here, okay? Select Suzanne Selects. You can order it to arrive every month, every 2 months, every 3 months. The retail value $149.97, and your price is $39.99. We often provide over $200 worth of product at retail, and we still provide it for you at $39.99.
Well, this is like the best deal that we bring to you is the Suzanne Selects box. Because this is the box that we can introduce you to new products and
And it's full size.
full size. Hopefully then you fall in love and then you are a repeat orderer. Gosh, I'm getting such great response nationally and internationally to these products because there's such quality and the fact that they're so clean. They're so clean. So that's what you're gonna get in your box this month, and I'll go deeper into it as the evening goes by.
So I should, you know, where is she?
What?
Suzanne Anderson says, Caroline, you sound like you're in a tunnel. Well, kind of, she is.
Yeah, she's
She,
calling from the LA
she's
Warren
calling from LA and she's on my cell phone. So
Um,
as long as you can hear her,
Yeah.
that's all that counts.
Yeah, we're, as with everybody, with you at home and we're at home, we're all just making do. We're making do. That's
Cross your legs, Suzanne. Cross your legs.
cross my legs.
Oh yeah, I can
Cross
see.
your legs.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I can see your panties. Nice
Oh
ones.
my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, don't be sorry.
I thought we're just seeing me from up here. Oh.
That's added. We call that added benefit.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to Wow. Wow.
You know what? I'm
Yeah.
gonna.
That's our added value. That's our bonus for today.
That's right.
And you would think I have my legs all perfectly crossed, under the camera, but no, I'm sitting with wide open. Hey,
Well,
hi, y'all.
those were your.
You know what I've discovered about?
Show them to me.
Yeah, right. You know,
Them? Well,
right.
this is show it to me.
Show it, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you don't wear any underwear around
Thank
here.
God I have underpants on.
That's right. You know what I've discovered about ladies' underpants?
What is that, Al?
The less fabric there is, the more expensive it is.
That's true.
Okay?
That is true.
And I remember the first time I became aware of this was with, I think, some French designer. And I bought a shirt and I paid X dollars for it.
Yep.
And then you bought a shirt about 6 months later. It was exactly the same shirt, except it had pleats in the back, not pleats, whatever you call those
Tucks.
things, tucks, so it
Yeah.
fits better. And it was 60% more for the same shirt. So then I started doing a study on your underpants.
Study on my
Okay,
underpants.
yeah. And the
My
little,
underpants now cost $20, and it's for like a quarter of an ounce of fabric. They're called hanky pankies, but you like them. All these months that I've had my fractured hip, I honestly, I'm just now being able to bend over on the right side far enough to where if I stick my right foot into the right side of my hanky pankies and get that halfway up my leg, then I can get the other leg in and then I can pull it up. But up until now, Alan has had to put on my hanky pankies
Yeah, what a
couple
chore.
times a day.
what a chore.
I'm so sorry you had to do that.
Yeah,
But what a trooper he is, huh, girls?
yeah.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah, I hire Rod for that too, you know?
Yeah, it's a part of our evening we've been looking forward to. It's great, great.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn off the bar misters and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Some people are having a little trouble
Turn it
hearing,
off.
and I
Because
think it's
not
the,
as hot today as it's been.
Okay.
Last week we had that, but on last week it was 106 degrees.
Yeah.
And people were upset with me for the mister, but it was just so hot. Do you recognize this dress? Oh, good, you did it. And you did it on your iPhone.
uh-huh. Yeah.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, I'd be-
Anyway, do you recognize this dress, those of you from my home shopping days? Oh, I lost mine.
What did you lose?
I lost my flower. You could come get it.
Well, okay.
You might get, don't touch the leaves, because when you touch the leaves of a gardenia, it turns brown. Anyway, we did this dress in the metallic, we did it in red, we did it in green, we did it in black. See, there you are. You could actually, there he is down there.
Hey, nice hanky pank.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, here, I'll be happy to put it in.
Okay, but don't touch the
Okay, I
petals.
won't touch the
Because
petals.
when you touch the petals of a gardenia, it turns brown and it's already turned yellow. So just sort of gently let it, there.
How's that?
Wonderful job.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Happy to do that anytime.
What did I say about your shirt tonight?
You said if we were going out and you were wearing this,
My earrings.
then you would have said something not complimentary about what I was wearing.
I would say you're wearing that,
I happen
which
to
is
like-
actually, no, I like it, but if we're going out on a date and I'm
Yeah.
dressed like this,
Yeah.
and you walked out and we were dating,
Yeah.
I think,
Well, then everybody knows I'm your servant. I am. I'm your servant. Think about it. I help you put your panties on.
I've never had any servant help me put my panties
Well, you've
on.
never
and
had a
I've
servant.
never had a servant. But you're darling.
Thank you.
You're darling.
Okay, I'm back here. Picture's
Yeah.
great.
Is everybody happy now? There's misters on.
I have a couple people
for so long. How many pictures was that? 6,000? 1,000? I don't remember.
Oh, it was like almost 7,000 photographs.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was going to put it out there. I was going to put it online. And, well, actually, it's online. I was going to, send it to all of our friends. And I decided I wouldn't do that.
I think I did as Chrissy Snow. I played the dumbest woman on television in America. I think I did something real smart. First of all, I'm a friendly person, and I like to talk to people. I like anybody, and I enjoy saying I've sat next to presidents of the United States and kings of countries and heads of companies and plumbers and janitors, and I don't care who you are.
No, but when she sits next to the kings
Yeah.
and all the big shots,
Yeah.
I get to sit next to the men's room. Okay?
What can I say, Al?
It's a fancy
When you're the
dinner
hostess
party.
giving a dinner party.
No, but you're not the hostess.
No, but when they want to make the king happy,
Yeah.
put the king next to. No, I have. I sat next to King Hussein one night. I've sat next to a bunch of sheiks. I don't remember their names. And George Bush Sr., who I had the greatest relationship with George Bush Sr. I miss him. Not that I knew him, but I had an email relationship with him.
Well, tell the story how you knew him.
How do I know him?
Because one night during when we first started selling our Thigh Master,
Yeah.
we came home late from a road trip around 3 o'clock in the morning. We turned on TV. We were watching C-SPAN, and George Bush Sr. walked up to the podium, and he's dressed in a tuxedo. It was obviously
At
a
a state
black
dinner.
tie event, state dinner. And he said, quote, this is a quote, "The reason Marlon Fitzwater couldn't join us tonight is because he busted his Thigh Master."
So Alan and I just came off the road, and we're lying in bed going, I can't believe I got the President of the United States
So,
stumping for me.
when we produced Suzanne's one-woman Broadway show, we wanted to use that clip, and so she called him, and they became friends. You were rehearsing, and the production assistant said you got a phone call from President Bush. So we had about 20 people in the rehearsal. The clock was running. They're all getting paid by the hour, and you're talking to President Bush, and finally it was you who said,
I had to cut it short
Right.
with the President of the United States. And he was sitting up in Kennebunkport with his, I can just see him with his feet crossed, looking out. He's telling me what he's looking at on the water, and I said, well, thank you so much for calling me back. I just wondered if we could use this piece of video of you, Marlon Fitzwater and the Thigh Master. And he said, only if you invite me to opening night. Okay. Okay. So that started a friendship, an unlikely friendship, and I saw him a few times, but really it was just an email friendship. I was very friendly with his assistant, and if I wanted to talk to him, I'd write to her, and she'd put it on with him. And so, near the end of his days, I knew he was dying, and so I started sending him videos of me entertaining U.S. soldiers around the world, and I knew that would make him so happy because he's all in with America as the idea and military and all that. And I know that I brought him joy in his last several months. I sent him.
no, but also,
What?
one night when you were working in Las Vegas, you got the
yeah.
entire audience
Yeah.
to sing happy birthday to him.
I'll post that for you so you can see the whole audience singing happy birthday to President Bush. It was a privilege for me, really, really. Every time something like this happens, I go back to, those of you who've read my book, my autobiography, Keeping Secrets, that, I came from the right family because we choose I believe we choose our families. And I chose the family I had, if you're thinking spiritually. The sweetest mother ever, sweetest. I based Chrissy Snow after my mother. and Dick Clark's wife, Carrie, and my niece, Erin. But Erin and my mother are the same person. And my dad was tough. Ducky Mahoney, he was an alcoholic who didn't want to be an alcoholic. Nobody does. And by the time I was born, he was very violent. And that was all right for me because it toughened me up. You know, you can sit, if where we come from was challenging, no matter what your challenge is, sad or violent or painful or whatever it is, once you reach adulthood, don't go out of your way to fix yourself. However, self-help books, therapy, I did it through therapy, then you are the victim. And whoever it was that wronged you wins. But if you do the work, you can turn it around so that that person was the perfect person in your life to teach you what you needed to know to be able to survive. And so, as sweet as I am and as soft as I am, I'm also tough. It takes a lot to get me mad, but if you get me mad, you will not like it.
I vouch for that.
No, I've never really been mad at you.
No?
No.
I'd
In
say.
the first 10 years, we were blending
Okay,
families.
that's right.
Those of you who are our ages, blending families, we had no experience to fall on. Nobody had ever done it before. And
You know, the thing is that I didn't tell your dad this because, you know, your dad coached Little League baseball, and he wanted you to play baseball, and he would give you catcher's mitts for your birthday. And for the first 10 years, you would throw stuff at me. And you're such a lousy aim. You never hit me
I would
once.
have been a bad baseball player.
Bad.
You pissed me off so much.
I was gonna tell your dad. You know what did we teach this woman how to throw
Yeah,
anything?
Alan never liked my dad because Alan's protective of me, but I love my dad, and he apologized to me. So that's all you need. I'm telling you, what Alan and I used to fight about in the first 10 years is, why can't you say you're sorry? You've all been there. All of you who've had a relationship know what I'm saying, especially with men of our husbands.
But just a moment, is it always men who have to say they're sorry?
Because you usually are the ones who.
You had trouble saying that, didn't you?
No.
You started fumping. Well, it's always.
I have.
Yes.
In our life.
Yeah.
When I've been wrong, I have given you heartfelt apologies.
That's only when there's nothing else to blame and nobody else to blame.
No, I think honestly, I think it's because of my evolution.
When there's no one handy.
No, I think it's because of my evolution as a person.
Okay, well.
And I don't think there's anything more healing than a heartfelt apology. There's nothing worse than a bullshit apology. You know what I mean? Okay,
I do.
I'm sorry.
By the way, Valerie Feeler. Wow, what a great name.
Feeler?
Valerie Feeler.
Oh, you're just going.
Where
right
was
to
she
the
in high
sexual
school?
part.
Okay, Valerie Feeler says, "Hey, from Tulsa, Oklahoma, loving you and your show. You're such an inspiration to me, and me is in caps. Thanks."
Thank you.
Isn't that nice?
Thank you.
I like
You know,
Oklahoma.
I've met so many nice people from Oklahoma. You
Yeah.
know who I love is your senator, Tom Cotton. He's a soldier. I love soldiers, but he went to Harvard, and he's an everyday guy who's made good. I just love. Those are American stories. I love it. I wish so much you could see our mountain. Our mountain is a reflection of love. All the little pups on the mountain are Ancelia daisies, wild daisies, and they're all in bloom. And the Palo Verde trees are all in bloom, and they're all yellow. If we can figure out how to walk you around here and not lose our Wi-Fi, I want to show you this explosion of yellow here on the mountain. It's honestly, the first thing we do in the morning, we have roll down shutters in our bedroom because Alan's paranoid, and we sleep.
No, I use them instead of blackout shades because
Yeah,
blackout
and
shades
he
never
likes-
black
like,
out.
And you can't get through. You can't get to us. But
You're painting a strange picture of me,
no,
by
I
the way.
love it. Do you know that I love that you have so gone out of your way to keep us safe? I love that. I'm an old-fashioned woman, and what I like about you is that you keep me safe and you protect me. Don't you women love that? Tell me, that you love a man who's a protector. I love it. I love it. And Alan Hamill will protect you.
By the way, Sharon Wren Simpson,
Yeah.
her husband has my shirt. Okay.
The untucked shirt.
So
Sharon,
I'm not the
I
only
love
one.
no,
I'm
I
not the
love
only
the
one.
shirt.
Okay.
It's just that I thought, I told him what I was wearing tonight. I said I'm wearing metallic, silver, and diamonds. Do you like my earrings? I bought these earrings for myself, and then I did a version of them for you, inspired by, for on home shopping, when I had one of my best-selling books. And I believe this was one of the summer-size books, but anyway.
You know, I have thoughts about diamonds.
About diamonds, yeah.
Yeah,
But
because
these are little works of art.
I know that
This is kind of
exactly.
modern.
We went to the 150th anniversary of Cartier at the Museum of Natural History in New York years ago, and we saw all their designs from 150 years ago right up to the present. The most elaborate designs, the most expensive designs
Yeah.
were during the Depression,
Yeah.
when
why is
people
that?
were afraid because their stock was crashing. They didn't know what was going to happen to their money.
I wonder if people are doing that now.
Sure, they're buying fine art,
Oh, yeah. they're
and the
buying
price of
art.
gold has started to creep up a little bit. Yeah.
That William Devane commercial about gold?
Oh,
Are you
yeah.
buying any gold now?
No.
No. Well, there goes that theory.
Yeah.
Anyway, these are strange times, aren't they? I'm so glad we get to meet here 3 times a week and create this little bubble of safety here. This is a nonpartisan, non-political, safe arena here. The way it always was. I don't care what your politics are. I hope you don't care what mine are. I don't care what your religion is. I hope you don't care what mine is. I just love that we are meeting together as people.
You know, I know that there are people, when you talked about your relationship with George Bush Sr.,
Yeah.
who would probably think, oh, she's one of those. But we were at Bill Clinton's birthday party.
Yeah, I don't care. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't care.
I don't care.
We're interested
Do I
in,
like the person or not?
yeah.
And what I really like is that I think, and it was safe, but I think President Bush Sr. was flirting with me a lot. And what I really like is that you were fine with it. Because, you know, I'm not going anywhere. And he is the President of the United States.
Yeah, I could have taken him, though, if I had to.
You could have taken him, for sure. For sure you could have taken him. I did one faux pas. His assistant wrote me, and she said, I think that our president is in very bad shape, and anything you could do to cheer him up. So I sent him one of my favorite numbers in my
I
show.
remember that.
In my show, Leslie, our daughter, designed me the greatest outfit to sing this song. It's a bugle beaded general's hat and a white bugle beaded blazer and bare legs and high heels. I mean, it's kind of fiction cool. And I sing a song because Betty Grable, as you know, and Marilyn Monroe were my 2 favorites growing up. And they both sang this song, and I sing it all the time, Bye Bye Baby. So I sent it to President Bush, and after I sent it, I went, oh, he's dying. And I sent him Bye Bye Baby. And I wrote his assistant, I went, oh my God, I did such a faux pas. She said, he saw it, he loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, how could you not like it? Anyway.
You know, we should post that somewhere.
Yeah, it's fun. That's fun.
Yeah, maybe on one
God,
of,
we've had fun, haven't we, Al?
we still are.
Mm-hmm.
As long as we keep drinking this tequila, we're okay. Actually, you know what?
I did a blood test.
Yeah.
Hey, Alan.
Yeah.
People who have jumped in place who would love
Let's show them what they can get.
on the Suzanne Select. Suzanne, will you show the box?
Okay.
Let us see the box.
Okay.
Oh, there's the box.
Here's the Suzanne Selects box.
Okay, can I say something about the box?
Please.
We've heard from people who've been getting this now for, I don't know, a year or 2 years. They're saving the boxes. They're saving some of the products that they're probably not using. And they're going to pack them up with nice tissue paper at Christmas time and birthdays and anniversaries and give them as
That's
gifts.
what I do.
Yeah.
This is my present box. Everybody in my life gets this box with different stuff in it. Okay, so in the box, Caroline, explain the box to the new people, because you're good at explaining.
Okay, so here's how Suzanne Selects work. It's a subscription box, and you sign up at SuzanneSummers.com, and it will always be $39.99. And you can decide to get it every month, or every 2 months, or every 3 months. And the value of what's inside the box will always be at least $120 in retail value, but you only pay, everyone together, $39.99.
$39.99.
$39.99.
That's it. So today, Suzanne's going to show you the products that come in the May box.
Yeah.
The products change every single month. So this month is a pretty killer trio of products.
Let me tell you what you get. First thing you get is neck firming peptide serum. And last week we had our brand new product of neck tightening neck cream. So you put this on before that cream. You don't need both, but if you have last month's, you put this on first. What does it do? It creates this, imagine like a spider web grid. When you put it on, lift up. It really helps when you lift up. And I want to read to you exactly, I should remember all this, neck firming serum.
Okay, well, here's while you're doing that,
Biomimetic peptides. Oh, go for it, Al.
okay, here it is.
All right.
Suzanne Selects, the monthly box, or comes every 2 months or 3 months, whatever you want. And the retail value today is $149.97. Let's call it $150. And the Suzanne Selects price is $39.99. Let's call it $40. Okay, and you get it at SuzanneSummers.com. It's great value.
So this neck firming serum, I want you to know what's in it, because I know you don't have it in your medicine cabinet. Biomimetic peptides, okay? That's what tightens. It supports the structure of the skin. That creates that kind of grid that lifts. It lifts. And then you put your neck firming cream over it, and now you got like 2 guys standing there holding your neck up all night before you go to bed. Imagine that. 2 guys standing there doing that. Cute guys, okay. Glutathione. Man, I can't say enough about glutathione. That's our body's master antioxidant. Antioxidant, why do you care? Because you're being bombarded all day long with chemicals and from the what's in the air, what you put on your skin if you're not using my products, or what you're eating that has pesticide. Every time I think about the fact that somebody thought it was a good idea to spray chemicals and pesticides on our food, and yeah, you can rinse it, but can you rinse it well enough? Does it penetrate? In a lot of the foods it penetrates, so you wash the outside, but inside it's. Do you know that cancer right now is a epidemic? I'm not saying that this will do anything for cancer, but it can't hurt to eliminate products that don't have any harmful ingredients. Okay, so glutathione, made in our liver. It's our master antioxidant. Our livers are groaning because they're so over chemicalized that we can't even produce enough glutathione anymore, and it's so important. Where is glutathione? Every cell in the body, every cell, you are 70 trillion cells. That's what you are. You think you're a blonde or a brunette or whatever. You are 70 trillion cells, and every cell needs glutathione to activate and operate at optimal. Okay, so that's in here. Glutathione and biomimetic peptides. Vitamin C. Vitamin C is a superfood. That's like giving your skin superfood. Here I have to read this. Rhizobium. Do you have any of that in your medicine cabinet? Go look and see in your medicine cabinet.
Rhizobium.
Yeah. Do you have any, Al?
Rhizobium. I carry it in my pocket all the time.
Well, you're an unusual guy,
Yeah.
so he has rhizobium.
If you need some, you know.
If you need it and you see him, call
Yeah.
rhizobium. But also Peruvian tara. Do you have any of that? No?
I always have it with me.
Okay.
Always
And
have it with
acacia
me.
gum?
Yep. Oh, what is it?
Acacia gum?
I don't chew that anymore. I used to.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. Well, that's for immediate lifting and tightening properties. Rhizobium, Peruvian tara, and acacia gum. What I love is it's not some product that has. Do you know if a product has the letters ETH in it on the ingredients, that's code for chemicals?
Yep.
That's how deceptive it all is. Sodium laurate, and all those things are code for chemicals. Okay. And then, of course, you all have this. Safflower oleosomes, which
Oh, yeah.
is for hydration and you're supporting the skin's moisture barrier. I'm just reading this stuff to you so that you know that we really care, and we're putting out products that don't exist in the supermarket, don't exist on the first floor of the most expensive department stores, don't exist in anything you see in magazines, because I keep looking through all the magazines to see if anybody else has this little insignia that we have here. Show them that little insignia.
Okay.
You probably won't be able
I don't know
to
if you
read
can
but
see it or
anyway,
not.
This is,
The very bottom.
yeah.
Can you see it?
In order to earn this insignia on there, the guidelines are so strict. The product has to be grown organically, extracted organically, and nothing upwind or downwind of that product or plant can be contaminated. Those are hard guidelines. Like with our peptide, our ageless serum that has sea algae in it. We take that from purified waters. We just care so much because you know why? You have to. Sometimes the worst things in life are the best things because those are our teachers. And I say this all the time. My veiled gift in life have been the many cancers. The reason I am into this is I've had many cancers. I had 3 cancers in my 20s, severe hyperplasia in my uterus. In my 30s, I had malignant melanoma on my back. In my 40s, I had to have my uterus removed because of cancer.
And we sold it on eBay, I think, didn't we?
You did, I think you did.
Yeah.
How'd you do, honey?
I don't recall. It was an auction.
And in my 50s, I had breast cancer, which that's the one everybody knows about. In my 60s, I had breast cancer again. And the reason I'm telling you this is that I believe that because I have taken such good care of myself, tender care, I feed myself right, I grow my own food, I really try my best to think good thoughts and loving thoughts and try to be the best person I can be, that I beat it every single time without doing it their way. I did it my way. Oh.
I did it my way.
So
I could-
I look at every negative in my life, and I think it's a good way to go through life. What am I trying to teach myself?
To stay
Why don't-
alive.
Yeah, to stay alive, but also there's more to it than
Whoops.
that. What'd you do?
I just knocked the camera. By the way, Helen Antonopoulos
Yeah.
Drosas
Sounds very Greek.
sends 9 hearts and says, hello from Toronto, my hometown. I was born at Spadina and
Oh
College.
no, she was your neighbor.
Pardon?
How old are you, Helen? I bet you were his neighbor. That's where he was born.
No, I'm sure that Helen probably
No,
was.
Helen, tell me your age because wouldn't it be wild if you were little Albert's?
Did we
ne-
date?
neighbor?
Maybe we dated.
You weren't dating then.
Huh?
You weren't dating then.
In my mind, I was. The little girl who lived next door. Huh?
What was her name?
I don't want to say it because maybe she's watching. But we were both 5 years old. You know what
You
5-year-old
trade
kids
for
do.
Blotters. Remember ink blotters? That's how old you got to be. He's 83. When people used to write with fountain pen and then you write something out, you take a blotter and put it down so it wouldn't like smear. And what did you do? You
I don't want
traded
to.
blotters?
I don't want to say. Okay.
What, no,
I
just
gave her a
speak.
sec. Okay. It was a deal. Okay.
What was the deal? This is
She got more out
now
of-
this is quid pro quo.
Quid pro quo. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would give her the blotters.
And then what would she do for you?
If she would lift up her little dress, and then I would pull my pants down, and we'd look at each other, and then go home for lunch. And my mother would say, "So what did you do today?" And I'd say, "I was playing with Elizabeth."
Sort of. Kinda, not really though.
No, no, we never
Played
we
with
never
him.
touched each other.
No, no.
Yeah, it was
You know, but I used to play a doctor with Johnny O'Brien.
But who was the doctor?
I was the doctor.
You were?
Come to think of it,
Really?
I was the doctor, and I would give him pretend shots in his butt. I guess that's how we sexualize. We don't know what we're doing, but there's something that makes us we're curious, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I was the doctor. How interesting, I never thought about
So
that.
Corey McPherson says, "Oh my God, you look so hot." Yeah, you're right, Corey.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
This is a hot chick. Do they use the word chick anymore?
You turned off the misters.
Yeah.
What's
yeah,
that?
Yeah.
Because you turned off the misters.
Yeah.
Now she's hot.
Yeah.
I know.
Are you okay with the heat?
I am.
Okay.
No, it's nice. It's only like,
Can we see your panties?
no, you can't see my panties.
Okay.
I think it's only like, doesn't feel like it's quite 100 right now.
Well, I'll tell you how hot it is.
Okay, tell me.
Hang
Tell
on.
me how hot it is, Al Hamill.
I'll tell you in a second here.
They wrote a book, and I don't know when it will come out, about Alan Hamill in Canada and the incredible success and the trajectory of his career, and culminating with a show called Nightcap, which was the forerunner to Saturday Night Live. That's why he's such a bad boy.
Okay, it's 99 degrees.
Yeah, I could feel it wasn't quite 100, but we're getting there.
99, and it's going up. It's going down to 97 in about an hour,
Oh, nice.
and then tonight, after sunset, it'll drop down to 78, which is perfect.
Okay.
70, 78, 77, 75, perfect.
Hey, I was thinking the other day, and we haven't done anything about this, the surprise to Alan. It's real hard for someone like me to go out on the road anymore in terms of there's no record business anymore. There's no record business. So it doesn't matter if you make a record, no one's gonna buy it because they download and everything, has changed. And Vegas is filled with all of the my age group, big one-time recording stars, Elton John and Rod Stewart and Barry Manilow and Celine Dion and Lionel Richie, who I adore. Lionel Richie, God, is he great? He's one of our greatest.
So
I
Gloria.
would like to sell my CD of my last performance at the Westgate Hotel. I just want to get a feeling from you. Would you all be interested in that? More than making money, I'd like you all to see it. I think
Well, you know
you'd
what?
enjoy it.
We should give it away.
Want me to give it away?
Yeah, why do we don't have to sell it? We'll give it
Maybe,
away.
Caroline, maybe we put that in the Suzanne Selects box. Maybe we do
Oh, you mean an actual DVD?
an actual DVD.
Most people don't have DVD players anymore.
Well,
Yeah, everything's downloaded.
Yeah, we'll do it it'll be a link. And
Alright.
and they'll download it. Yeah.
All right.
Where
We
do
just got a,
where do we put it? But how do we send it
I
out?
don't know.
Caroline.
Caroline, this is your problem. You're president of the company, so figure it out.
Yeah, I'll do it.
I got a call last week from Steve Lawrence. You know Steve and Edie? Steve Lawrence. One of the most darling men
What a great guy.
in show business.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Funny.
And he came to that last show.
That's right. Oh, right.
And I do a tribute to Edie Gourmet in my show because she had such a profound impact on me. And he was so deeply moved by it. And I had sent this link to him. And he could hardly talk on the phone. So maybe you'd all like to see it, huh? Let me know. Give me some hearts. Would you like me to make you a bruschetta with chopped olive and goat cheese?
You know, I can't eat any more today.
You didn't eat today.
Yes, I did.
What'd you eat?
Let's. How about that gigantic pastrami sandwich?
Oh, yeah, I didn't like it.
You see, I liked it.
I surprised Alan, and I sent a friend to Sherman's Delicatessen here in Palm Springs to get 2 hot pastrami sandwiches with mustard.
Yellow
on
mustard.
rye.
Yellow mustard.
Of course, yellow. You know what? Mine came a turn off.
Oh,
And I
the
had
fat
like-
is all, that's where all the
It was
flavor
so
is.
fatty. Next time I'll ask for lean, but I didn't enjoy mine at all. So you know what I ate? I ate the pickle. I love pickles. Do you love pickles?
Yeah, I do. They have to
Pickles,
be
by the way, are
real good for you.
a prebiotic.
Yeah, have to be
And
crunchy.
so is sauerkraut. Prebiotics.
Yeah.
Prebiotic.
By the way, here, Lynn Shannon said it's 5 degrees here in Renfrew, Ontario. So 5 degrees, that's Celsius. What are we? We're Fahrenheit. So Celsius, you double it and add 30. So it's 40 degrees in Renfrew, Ontario. Going down to -3 tonight.
But is it beautiful then?
I've never
Yeah,
been to
that can be
Renfrew.
beautiful.
The only Renfrew I've ever been to is Holt, Renfrew.
You know, oh, I'm looking at our baby hummingbirds. They're up in the chandelier here that house the little babies. It's interesting. The two of them have fled the coop, but they're staying close to home. I look out my office window and they're the two little babies that sit on the same branch. And there's one up there and one just flew over there. That makes
Whoops.
my heart sore. Nature, can I say it again? I say it all the time. Paraphrasing the Frank Lloyd Wright quote, nature is the only face of God you will ever see. And don't you feel that when I look at these puffs of yellow daisies on the mountain and the puffs of yellow palo verde trees, and over there these palo verde trees that are all yellow, and my heart soars. Don't you feel that way? Especially in spring, we all get so affected by the bloom. It's so beautiful. Read some questions out.
Okay.
Oh, and Suzanne, all of my roses are in bloom.
Her
And
roses
this
are
is-
so beautiful.
This is Mother's Day. This is like our Mother's Day week, so
What is Mother's Day?
it's Sunday.
Oh, oh,
Yeah. So
oh, and Caroline
can
always
we-
does such
can-
nice things for,
Can we be outside together? Can we? We have to talk about it.
yeah. Caroline and Bruce always do such, just a heartwarming thing for me on Mother's Day. It's so nice, so nice.
So,
I think we can. We'll figure it out. We'll talk after the show.
But, you know, we have to talk after the show, but it's also Mother's Day for you, so I don't want to take anything away from you, so maybe we
Yeah,
can.
but we'll do yours one day and mine then. It doesn't, you know what I mean? Especially this year. It's not like we're going somewhere. We're just,
No, no,
we're just like to sit across a wide table.
I know, but I'm gonna want to kiss you so badly and hug you.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
We want to honor.
I think those of us who are lucky enough to be married or have a partner, someone we can hug and hold close, that has helped us through this whole thing,
through everything.
through everything.
By the way, Christine Ruzica, even Lady Gaga has vinyl, bought a turntable with cassette and CD.
Lady Gaga, the greatest show we have seen. We took Bruce and Caroline for Bruce's birthday in November.
Not the Enigma show, that's the big
No,
one.
not
This is the
Enigma.
jazz
We
show.
went to see Enigma. It was good.
Yeah.
It was a spectacle, but her jazz show, I've never seen anything. Right, Caroline? Wasn't that an amazing night?
Yes, unbelievable.
It
Thank
goes-
you. That was such a gem as well.
It goes down in one of my top, most exciting and thrilling experiences.
Plus, we were witness to something that happened that could have been a disaster.
What?
In the middle of the
Oh,
show,
yeah.
she reads a letter from a fan who had sent the letter backstage before the show. And so she invites the fan to come up on stage.
Yeah.
So the guy comes up on stage, and he was nervous and giddy and a little pushy, and he gave her a big hug, and they sat down on the piano bench, and she played and sang a couple of songs, and he was all giddy and smiley and nervous, and
Out of his mind.
then she got up, and it was time for the fan to leave, and he gave her a big hug, and she jumped up on him and threw her legs around him, and the two of them fell off the stage. It's about a 6-foot fall
7,000 people
onto
and the
a
silence was
concrete
deafening.
floor. Yeah, from 7,000 people screaming, happy, clapping, whistling, silence, and the silence lasted an eternity. It was probably 3 seconds,
Yeah.
until she said, "We're okay. We're okay."
But you know what? I bet anything she was really hurt.
Well, she
I
got
watched as a performer. I watched what happened. I went, oh, that's
okay. she got into, I don't know how many people know this, she got into a bathtub that night filled with ice cubes. Yeah. Because when you fall, you fall 6 feet on a concrete floor.
She does that all the time because she's got so many issues with her back. She's seen her get in that ice bath many times.
Wow.
That's, yeah.
Wow.
I mean, she's an athlete, you know.
Yeah.
She pushes through those injuries, but that was terrifying.
Yeah, and all of us who are loving her in the audience we all grabbed our chests and we gasped. You know, with my cracked hip all these last months, I hate waking Alan up in the middle of the night, but there have been nights when I nudge him and I go, can you get me ice? And he keeps ice in the freezer we have a little kitchenette in our bathroom, he keeps ice in there and brings these ice packs in. When you're inflamed, because I'm inflamed because I've got this stabilizing rod in my hip because I fractured my hip. The only thing that takes the inflammation down, it's not drugs, is ice.
So, Leslie,
So we have quite a few people who have come in late and they're just asking.
There you go, Alan.
okay, well, here we go. Here's the deal. Here's the
Can't say
deal.
that I'm a
Okay,
hard sell.
Suzanne selects. We send it out every month, every 2 months, or every 3 months, whatever you want. It's always worth at least $120. Today it's worth $150. You only pay $39.99, no matter how much the retail value is. Sometimes it's over $200. Why do we do this? Because we want you to try our products, and they're all full size. They're not samples. Okay, got it? You get it at SuzanneSummers.com.
And
Great.
what you get is
See the product.
what you
Okay.
get is the neck firming serum.
Here it
That
is.
has biomimetic peptides, glutathione, vitamin C, rhizobium, remember rhizobium, Peruvian tara and acacia gums, and safflower oleosomes. $60. Is it 60, Caroline?
$60. Just
$60, okay.
The retail value.
Okay, now, the next thing is the firming peptide cleanser. How much is that, Caroline?
$49.99.
Okay, so we got 60 and almost 50, okay? So that's 110. And then this, oh my God, this is so great. The Alpine Rose Stem Cell Eye Firming Cream. Let me tell you that Alpine Rose only grows up in the Alpines. And
In the Alpines.
or whatever it is. Where is it?
Alps.
The Alps.
Yelp.
Where Heidi came from.
By the way,
Remember Heidi?
speaking of hair,
Yeah.
Leslie Prizer says, I love as in caps your hair. How do you keep it so straight? And do you trim your own bangs? Yes, today she trimmed her
I
own
cut my
bangs.
own bangs.
Yeah.
I did a couple of screw ups, but I think I did they were getting too long. They were hanging in my eyes.
Yeah, but you know
But I
what?
like-
The way your hair grows, it'll be fine tomorrow.
Be fine. I think only you can cut your bangs, and I cut up. And I've got it. You have to have a great pair of scissors. My scissors were like $179. You got to spend that to get great hair cutting scissors. And do not cut any paper. Don't cut anything but your hair with your hair cutting scissors. That being said, I use, the reason my hair looks so good,
Whoops.
and I think it does too, Suzanne Summers Organic Volumizing Shampoo, Volumizing Conditioner, and then I put on a True Brazilian Activating Serum, which makes your hair like silk. And then at the roots, I put my styling gel. Those are my secrets. And then I blow it dry all over my head any old way. Just blow it dry. Then I take the flattening iron, because I got all this stuff in it, and go blah, 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 and blah, blah. And then if you happen to have your scissors right there and you see your bangs, you do this. And then I did a little of this right here. I might have not done it right, but what are we going to do? We're in a pandemic.
Yep.
And I
Yep.
sort of like the control of I'm doing it myself.
So Lisa Paris said you never said what snacks you had today.
Oh.
Here are the
okay.
snacks. Okay.
Moroccan almonds, salted almonds. Those are so great. And I haven't eaten this because it's noisy, and I'm going to eat it when we get off. This is goat cheese, chopped black olives, and I'm going to put it on bruschetta. I'll show you. Put a little black olives here. This is so good. I'll give it to Big Al.
I can't eat anymore.
You can't. You're like a pussy.
I'm a pussy.
Yeah. All right. I'll need a leopard. Thank you, Caroline. I need a leopard napkin.
Okay, coming up.
Yeah. Thank you.
Whoops. Sorry about the camera work, but the drawer is just below the camera, you see.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. Here we go. All right. Leopard. Oh, is that a surprise? They were in the drawer. Huh.
By the way, anyone who's looking to buy leopard napkins, forget it. Suzanne has bought the world supply
Holy crap.
of leopard napkins. Okay? I'm
Oh
not
my
kidding.
God, that's good.
Yeah. We have
Soft black olives.
On the other side and have your snack. Oh, the snack you're not having, and say goodbye. It's almost finished.
Oh, really?
Oh, do this. Goat cheese. Heat up some bruschetta. Chopped black olives. I can't even tell you how good this is. This is like out of the world crazy good. If you're not eating tonight,
I see your panties.
yeah, and my flour dropped. Can you get it?
Oh, again? Well, why don't you put it where your panty, you hold it. You put it where your panties are. And then it'll never drop.
How did I'm Suzanne Mahoney from San Bruno, and I married the baddest of the bad boys of Canada. Okay, I want to take one more bite. Oh my God. Don't you want one bite? Take one bite. Honestly, take one bite.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
Oh my God.
I decided
Pussy.
a few years ago, when I'm full and satisfied, I'm not going to eat. Compared to spending my entire life eating food that I shouldn't
Know
be
why?
eating
Know why?
more, because my mother said to me as a kid, think of those starving children in Europe.
No, because your mother, he grew up in a boarding house.
That's right.
His mother, I love his mother. His mother left Poland just in time, got to Canada, incredible woman, scrubbed floors at the train station in Toronto to save enough money to buy a house that she turned into a boarding house, raised him and his sister in this boarding house, took in 17 boarders, cooked.
Oh, no, 14, 13,
Well,
plus
what-
the four of us.
Yeah, so it was 17. And
And my sister always had her own room. I never did.
no, he slept in the dining room with his parents. And she fed these people, ironed their clothes, opened a candy shop,
Did their laundry.
did their laundry, had a brassiere shop, and I mean, the woman was incredible. When she died, this woman who scrubbed floors in at the train station, she was a millionaire, and she had a number of grandchildren, and she left them all a certain amount of money, including my son. That means she accepted me. Anyway, bless you, Margaret Himmel.
And my father, when he died, who couldn't write. He was a voracious reader, but he couldn't write. So he never signed a check, never had a credit card, never drove a car. And when he died in his will, he had his honorary discharge from the Canadian Army in 1918, World War I. And he had his Canadian citizenship papers. Both my parents literally kissed the ground when they escaped. It's big.
God bless America. I love you all. I love you all. I'll see you Wednesday, and then on Friday, the 5 o'clock cocktail party again. I love these evenings with you so much. And let's keep it real and honest. And I hope you enjoy this incredible Suzanne Selects box this month. It's a real value. Under $40 for a $150 value. I mean,
By the way,
and I'm bringing it to you for those prices because I want you to try this stuff. So,
by the way,
what?
they were selling, somebody had 2 of your boxes,
Uh-huh.
and they were selling them on one of those sites,
Oh.
okay, for double.
Oh, well,
Well, you know, life.
whatever. It's
Yeah.
all right.
Entrepreneurial ship.
Good night.
Bye. Bye, you guys.